In Issaquah, both directions of State Route 18 at Tiger Mountain are back open after downed trees caused it to shut down this morning. This happened on Issaquah-Hobart Road Southeast and I-90. No one there was injured. However, the city of Issaquah is still dealing with some power outages.
Bit of a mess out there. Let's check in on the full forecast with meteorologist Adam Claiborne now and find out how much more rain is on the way, Adam.
Well, we got quite a bit more later this week, and actually probably going to be more than what we've been seeing recently with the past few systems, but a nice break here. Not so much so tonight, but throughout the day tomorrow, as we'll get not only just a break from the rain, but we'll also get to see a good amount of sunshine too. Some of the gusts earlier today, of course, we heard about all the issues with it and what it brought. We saw those closer to 50 miles per hour in Lake Tapps, 43 in Maple Valley, 25 in North Bend, and even had a wind gust reported above 50 miles per hour out at SeaTac Airport earlier this morning. That is all starting to really wind on down, but what we're expecting is that still, again, this pipeline of moisture, the atmospheric river, which these systems have been tapping into, they're still going to be around. And the reason why we're expecting more rain later this week in comparison to what we have been seeing will be that that atmospheric river will be drawn up northward, and you'll start to see those areas of light blue shading, not quite as bright as you go farther south down closer to California, but we get a little more of that here to hit the Oregon coast and up into Washington, which is going to impact more of the Pacific Northwest. And that's going to be later on into Wednesday night, Thursday, and possibly into Friday, as you'll keep that in place here over those 2 to 3 days, and that will help to produce some heavier areas of rainfall. Now, with the direction of it coming in more from south to north, that is going to limit some of the amount of moisture transport that it's able to make here across parts of Washington, and it looks like maybe a lot of that probably gets held across parts of the eastern slopes of the Cascades. So we'll see how that does impact as far as possible flooding. But as of right now, we do have that higher chance of heavier rain starting to come on through. All the rain that we've been seeing, yeah, there have been heavier pockets, but they got to fall into the rain gauge in order to count. So out at SeaTac Airport, we're talking about less than 1/10 of an inch, only 4/100 of an inch so far of rain here since midnight. Higher amounts have been out there closer to the coast, closing in now on a 4/10 of an inch there in Hoquiam, and about 1/4 of an inch there in Quileute. So skies right now cloudy out at SeaTac Airport, a little shake to the camera, but the winds definitely much lighter now. We're sitting at 47. We had that southeast wind coming in at 14 miles per hour. Cloudy skies with a lot of the rain at least giving us a break for right now. We do have more waves to come through as we go into the night. Possibility too of a few lightning strikes out there as we head on here into the next few hours. 47 in Olympia, 46 in Bremerton, more upper 40s, getting closer to Forks at 47 there. And here are your wind speeds right now, generally between about 10 to 20 miles per hour, a bit higher for Bellingham and Whidbey Island at 24 and 32. But check out what's happening on radar. You can see the couple of lightning strikes that we had there across southern Washington. Just a couple, not a whole lot or not a widespread really issue for us, but you could notice that as we head on here into the evening, and some heavier downpours to go along with that too, especially right over here closer to Hood Canal and over the Kitsap Peninsula as this is moving northward. Seeing some heavier rain moving into parts of the mountains there across the Cascades to Snohomish County. And then you go back farther to the west and you can see still more of those spotty showers that are going to be sticking around here as we head on into the evening. Big picture is this system gets out of here. We have that break right in between there. Eventually, we'll get another one to start to wrap its way farther to the north again as we go deeper on into the week. So for tonight, you can see rain still coming through, and that's going to be mainly around and just after midnight. 4 to 5 o'clock early tomorrow morning, that gets out of here. Guess what? Clearing skies on the way. And that's going to stick with us all the way through the day, heading on into Tuesday, giving us that sunshine and that break from all the active weather. But comes back around with the wettest days on Thursday and Friday. Still expecting a few showers around on Saturday. Seahawks down in Santa Clara down this weekend. Expected to be, yes, rainy for that Seahawks and 49ers matchup. More rain for Sunday and Monday here.